Become the Steven Spielberg of your videos when you add in B-roll. If you are looking to increase your video views on YouTube, there are two different tools that I always recommend. Do you feel like your videos are missing something, but you're not sure what it is? Because in this video, I'm going to show you 3 reasons why you need B-roll footage to keep your audience engaged. But first, let's define what B-roll is. B-roll is the supplementary footage used in film and video production to support the primary footage, which is often referred to as A-roll. B-roll can be anything from shots of the environment, people, objects, or actions that can help to tell the story or provide context to the main footage. Let's talk a little bit about why it is important in your videos. Let's say we're doing a video and are giving a story of when, the police came. We were at our sister's house, the police came, and we want to illustrate that with a video. What we would do is do something similar to this. We were walking down the street. We were on our way to grab some ice cream. While we were walking down the street to grab some ice cream, we noticed that there was a lot of sirens going on. I mean, we looked to our left and to our right, and all we saw were a ton of sirens going on. And I couldn't believe it. Someone was actually getting arrested for selling ice cream. When you have B-roll, you can actually then show the images of the thing that you're talking about. So if I just told the story regularly, you would still get it, but it wouldn't have the same sense of connection the way that it did when I placed up the video of the sirens. You probably even heard the sirens in your head without even necessarily like physically hearing the sirens. So that is why B-roll is super important in your videos. Not only is it important on here on YouTube, but on TikTok, on Facebook, with Facebook Reels, you can actually use a lot of your B-roll to support your ideas or to just give a sense of where you are, a sense of environment when you create a video. So let's go ahead and jump into our second example. So let's say that I am talking about a vacation and how I'd like to travel and go to an exotic place. So I was speaking to my husband, and my husband was telling me about places that he wanted to visit. And I told him I would really love to go someplace where I could see blue water and just experience white sand beaches and lay on the beach and drink something fruity. See the difference? When I showed the visual, you can actually feel it, right? I don't know about you guys, but I need a vacation because I felt like I was there. I needed my swimsuit ASAP, right? You use B-roll, it takes you and it puts you in that environment. You feel the difference. You can see the difference in the experience that you're having with the video. So let's talk about the 3 reasons why you need B-roll in your video. Your video can feel stagnant and boring without it. If you take a look at the story that I told, when I told the story with the video versus if I tell a story now, right? I was speaking to my husband and we were talking about places that we wanted to visit. He was telling me some of the places he wanted to go. I told him I would want to go somewhere where there were white sands and there was like a beach and I could lay on the beach and drink something fruity. Complete difference, right? From seeing the B-roll to me now talking to you and giving you the story there. So in order for your videos not to be stagnant and boring, you definitely want to encompass video B-roll. Now, the second reason you want to utilize B-roll is because it helps tell a story. Now, the third reason you want to use B-roll in your videos is that it helps with transitions. It helps for you to take your story up a notch, but then also transition from one point to another. And you're telling one story and moving to the next. We see this a lot in movies, right? Remember in the movie with Bad Boys where Martin Lawrence, he's talking to Will Smith and they're kind of yelling back and forth at each other. Now imagine if they didn't have that transition of when they get in the car, right? You could see them kind of driving down the street. I don't know if you guys have watched Bad Boys, the first one recently, but those are a transition, right? That may not necessarily be them in the car, but they can actually use a video of a car, have 2 people sitting in a car and it's not even them, but it's used as a transition from the A-roll, which is the primary video, to the secondary video. This helps with your video views. By the way, let's talk about video views. You are looking to increase your video views on YouTube. There are 2 different tools that I always recommend. I recommend Tubebuddy and I also recommend Vid IQ. vidIQ is an amazing tool because it helps you understand some of the things that you're doing. It gives you scores, and it also provides you with content topics that you may want to discuss for the day. The reason why I love TubeBuddy is because on the back end of TubeBuddy, they have this thing called keywords, where you can actually go in and do some research on the content topics you got from vidIQ to see if the keywords are there if you actually want to do a video on that particular topic. So both of them together, they are a powerful tool. I wish they would just partner together and to become one, but right now, they're separate and secondary. If you want to learn a little bit more about vidIQ and also about TubeBuddy, then go ahead and click the link down in my description because I put together a full-on list, and I'm going to read the name of this title: Why Nobody is Watching Your Videos, 5 Common Mistakes and How to Fix Them with TubeBuddy and vidIQ. So when you go ahead and use the links that I put down in the description, you will be able to just send me a screenshot showing me that you signed up, and from there, I'll give you a video on the 5 common mistakes that you're making and why nobody may be viewing your videos and how to fix it. Okay, for gosh doggone sakes, because we want it fixed ASAP, right? One site that I absolutely love is called Pixels. It's Pexels. So on the Pixel site, what you actually can do is you can go in and type in something like white car on road. Let's say we wanted to create a video and put in some B-roll of us driving to a location. So we're going to tell a story. We have our B-roll. Let's go with this white car. I actually love this white car. All right, we have our B-roll, and we can actually take this and use it in the beginning of our video, and then connect our actual, either a scripted, right, something with us acting a little bit, right? We become actors and actresses in a video, or we can also use this in a talking head video, such as I'm doing with you here, where I'm talking and then you see the video pop in and out. I'm going to show you a video that I put together where I used B-roll from Pixels in order to create the story. This car is not my car. This is the B-roll here, but I get out of a white car. All right, and then I move into the story. Now I'm voiceovering the story, so if you like to hear the full thing, I'll go ahead and link to it down in the description. It is listed on my Instagram. This little part here, that is also B-roll. I'm not actually walking through any cave or anything, like a Queen of the South type of thing. I was really into Queen of the South during that recording. You become the Steven Spielberg of your videos when you add in B-roll. Will you start to use B-roll in your videos? Go ahead and leave a comment down below, because in essence, that's what they're using. So make sure you encompass B-roll into your videos today to see more views, to see more comments, and also to create engaging content that people want to see, and your audience will stay engaged and they will watch it to the end, which is absolutely what the algorithm wants. Go ahead and click down below to get all of the resources that I mentioned here in this video, and I will see you all in the next video, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.